What's up, guys?
Nice.
Up.
What's up? I freaking have a 9-year-old, bro.
Yeah.
I have a freaking 9-year-old son.
He's 9 today.
Yesterday. He was 9 yesterday.
God. Time
Holy
flies, right?
dude. And Colleen and I were sitting kind of reminiscing about the delivery and the pregnancy and whatever. And it was just like legit 9 years. Like, that's insane, dude. And he's so big, bro. Like,
Yeah. And just thinking 4 years would be a teenager.
oh, stop. I can't, man.
Yeah, and then you'll be sending him off to college.
Oh, I don't even.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, my oldest turns 26 in a couple weeks. Actually,
Wow.
next week.
It's insane. Like, just to think about how little he was, that little face that kind of popped up out of the bassinet to be like, yo, I'm up, and wake you up and whatever. And it just, and to look at him now with his big ass man paws and his big feet and his boy odor, I was like, oh,
Oh, that's just the beginning.
like, I'm not ready, dude. I'm not ready.
One of these days you're gonna come home, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is that smell? And it's gonna be that body odor. He's gonna walk in like, oh, kid, you need to take a shower.
It's already, Pat. I was thinking about it when we were talking about it last year, how your son was playing or your daughter was playing baseball or softball or something, and now my kid's at Little League, and he's just in the, now the kids are pitching to each other, so it's a complete crap show. Like,
it's fucking hilarious though.
It's
watching
fun.
him.
It's so fun to watch,
Yeah.
dude. It's cool. And now the weather's nice, so we're just all out there as parents. It's a good time. It's a lot of fun. What's up, everybody? What's up, your mom? Meg, what's going on? OG. Joseph, I knew you look like you. What? I knew you look like ZZ Top member with that beard down.
Does.
Facts. Crazy couple weeks. We missed last week. Had a surprise pop-up show. So now we're back. Yo, Pat, I was waiting for you. Oh, what is happening?
When?
I was waiting for you, Pat.
Oh, at the Sevon show?
No. Just for today, just because we have to bow down to our Lord and Savior.
Oh, Jesus Trump?
Jesus Trump.
Man, those pictures are crazy.
He's backpedaling on that one though. I would have liked it if he just said, "Yeah, I thought it was funny me being Jesus," but now he's saying I'm a doctor.
Yeah, and he took it down. He took it down. It was crazy.
Well,
Come on, just own it. It was pretty. I thought it was funny.
Oh, you thought that one? Oh, see, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Is like, you're not on the Pope's side now, because the Pope was like, "Hey."
No. I don't care about. I'm not. The religious stuff doesn't really bother me. I have a lot of religious friends who are very right wing, who are like, "There's the line right there." I was like, he's just joking.
Wow.
Yeah, Pat. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. See, this is why I don't think Trump's ever been to church in his life. He does. He likes to play the game that I'm religious, but I don't think he is. I doubt. I mean, I'm sure he believes in God, but I don't think he's a practicing Christian like he tells everybody he is. Because you wouldn't fuck around with stuff like that.
No, and
no,
I
not even on accident.
No.
And on Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Like, bro, I was like that. Even for me, I was like, oh, that's a little, because I would disagree with you. So many other things would be like, oh, that's just Trump trolling. That's just Trump being Trump. Yeah. And you'd be like, Garrett, don't be so stupid. And now this one, you're like, oh, he's just trolling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wow, you did that on Easter, and now you portrayed yourself as a son of God. Like, that's not a good look, bro. Like, that's not a good look.
Have you seen the clip of him actually? Here, I'm going to share it.
Yeah, go for it.
Hopefully it doesn't go to hell.
Yeah. Volume. Your volume is not up.
So, half and half?
Sí, media. Gracias. Okay, sorry, guys.
That machine?
I can't hear the clip, Joseph.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No.
Uh-oh.
But that's, yeah. No,
Yeah,
he's
that's-
not. He's not trying to pretend he's the doctor right there. Meg, he didn't post it. Okay, he might not have pushed send, but you know he doesn't care when that stuff goes up there.
He said he posted it, didn't he? He said in an
Yeah,
interview today,
on one
I
he
posted
did.
it and I was kidding. It was just me being a doctor and I was trying to heal everyone.
Yeah, no, dude.
Said,
Bro. Nah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So-
should have consulted somebody else before he went with the doctor thing. That, maybe he could have had a better excuse. I would have said somebody else did it. That probably would have been the way to go.
I'm curious, are you more mad at the Obamas in the monkey video that he put out, or are you more mad at this?
I'm not mad at either. I laugh at the people who get mad at the Obama shit. I just think it's pure stupidity that you would ever post the Obama thing because you're going to get crushed for it. I just I guess I didn't think the religious people were going to get so pissed off, and they really did. So I learned a little something today. Don't fuck with Jesus, man. Just don't.
No, that's his base, and I was the same way. I'm telling you, I was the one that was like, I was one of those ones that was like, bro, you might have did too much today.
Mhm.
That might have been a little too much.
Yeah, like I like to have religious discussions, but I would never ever poke fun at someone's religion because that's important to them. And I know Trump's not poking fun at it, but to make yourself the savior, yeah, not a good look.
Yeah, I liken that to the what was the Olympic one, right? Where they had all the drag queens and whatever as the Last Supper.
Oh yeah. Right. Right.
And I was like, come on, man.
Yep.
Like
Who did that one?
That was the French, wasn't that the French Olympics?
Oh, okay. It was another country. All right.
Yeah. And I was just like, not a good look. And so I stand by it with this one too. I'm like, probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And he's getting a little bit more brazen. I feel like he thinks that it worked the first time, so now he's just gonna troll even more. But this is kind of like when you have the Pope asking for peace and love, and you're like, I don't like the Pope now.
Yeah.
That's kind of tough, especially for the base that voted for you. Because the base
I just wish sometimes he would take the high road and say, no comment. We're at war. There's all sorts of shit going on. And he's at Mar-a-Lago and then at the UFC fight. And he's like making jokes and posting on Twitter all the time. It's just a bad look.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm agreeing with you now. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm starting to be like, yo, bro, what you doing? Who are you talking to? Like a couple of these.
What you doing?
What you doing? Like a couple of these podcasts that I've been watching, and I've kind of been learning a little bit more of the story. And BB has been going to all of our administrations. Like he's been going to Biden, he's been going to Obama, he went to Clinton. And he's been trying to do this for years. Now that I'm kind of learning this, I'm kind of like, oh, wait. And now he found a friend that'll do it. It's like,
yeah. And and those administrations were also very, very nice to Israel as well. Let's not, just because they didn't go to war with Iran doesn't mean we didn't give Israel pretty much whatever they wanted. That's Biden, that's Obama, that's Trump, that's all of them. And I'm okay with that. I mean, you can't let these countries obliterate people because of their religion. You have to protect them. But I think there's a line.
I think we all see that, and I don't have it, and I'm sorry. I saw it on a couple other podcasts, but that line where like people were like walking down the street and they got the real, is your mom yelling at me? No. Okay.
No, Meg's yelling at me because she calls it an operation. I call it a war. She's always yelling at me about that one.
Wait, hold on. Your mom. What's up? It feels like Trump came into office and was like, what can I do to piss off every single one of my support? Yeah. It kind of does now.
He's almost there.
He's
not there already. He's almost there.
He is getting there. There's not a lot left, dude. I'm not yelling. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I saw like quotation marks. So,
but you know what? Trump doesn't have to worry about getting reelected. So he's got there's probably a good percentage of him that says, hey, you know what? I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
I mean, he's really doing whatever the fuck he wants right now. Like it's a little okay. So that was a reel that I was talking about, right? So there's a reel where this girl is just walking around, and then all of a sudden, like her video camera just shows a picture of a building getting bombed and just collapsing.
Yeah.
I
Is that the
cannot.
Lebanon one?
I think so.
Yeah, that's Lebanon. Beirut. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't imagine just walking in town and then seeing a building just collapse because it got bombed, and now we have to like run some. Like I just
Yep.
can't imagine that.
How many people were in that building? And yeah,
Right. Who's
Around it.
around the building?
yeah, that's the line, I think. Just blanket bombing of people. It's not the way to do it. There's better ways to do it.
Oh, where's the DEI co-host? I don't know. He's on what is it? BPT. He's on BPT right now.
No,
What's he
CPT.
on?
CPT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never heard that phrase?
No, what's that?
I don't know if I can say it.
I don't know if we can say it. How far are we into this podcast?
We're pretty deep. I think we could say whatever we want.
Yeah, we're pretty deep. Colored people time or black
Oh,
people
okay.
time.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
So he's on that.
Jeremy does not give a fuck about that.
No, he does not. But YouTube does.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, boots on the ground. Yeah, I don't know. This is getting a little bit too much for me. Like and I don't know what that says about me, but this is just like I just don't want to see it. Like I don't want there to be this kind of war. I don't want there to be shit blowing up. And yeah, I'm all for protecting our country and doing what's right for our country, but where's the line there then?
Yeah. What's the end game? There's never a good end game with this. Really, with any we're too deep right now. 13 people have been killed, hundreds have been wounded, some of them severely. And it's probably only going to get worse. So even if it ended now, it's a bad look. It costs billions and billions of dollars. The regime is still the exact same because it's just this kid. It's costing us billions every day to in the Strait of Hormuz being closed, and now they're charging ships $2 million a day when it was free a month and a half ago. So I don't know. I mean, look. He said we annihilated their nuclear capabilities 8 months ago when he bombed them when that giant bomb. That should have been good enough because he said it would take decades to build it back up. And most experts said they didn't have one anyway at that point. But I was still okay with just being sure because they didn't kill anybody and they just obliterated a target. Fine. What's the excuse this time? There's no way they had a nuclear bomb if they told us 8 months ago they obliterated the whole program.
I
so
get
is it
you.
protecting us? Probably not.
I just what's the line when they start bombing their neighbors? You know what I mean? Like when they start bombing their neighbors just to piss us off or just to like put pressure on the US? Do we
Well, I mean, they started bombing. I mean, what are they going to do? They can't get any missiles to us. So they're fucking crazy. So they're just going to bombs away to anybody that we support. Dubai,
Right.
Kazakhstan, or not Kazakhstan, Kuwait, and any of those neighboring countries. But let's face it. I mean, they wouldn't have done it if we didn't invade. So we kind of caused it. But yeah, they're bad people. There's no doubt about it. There's bad people everywhere in this world.
Facts. Moving on from here. For fun, we're waiting for Will, right? Not Bora. What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
Kazakhstan. I misspoke.
Yeah, that's
okay.
where Borat's from.
He's making fun of me.
Okay, that's fair.
I like it.
Anybody see the or any reels or anything about the WNBA draft last night?
I didn't.
Dude,
I've been at work all day today. I haven't looked at
Are they still a thing?
No. Bro, everybody in that room that was waiting to get drafted is dating each other. They're all dating.
Really?
Like
What?
legit. Like I couldn't believe it. The first round draft pick, Azzy, she's tall. She's tall, beautiful girl, like absolutely stunning, beautiful girl. And I was like, yo, babe, which one do you think is her girlfriend? And she guessed, and I was like, no, it's the one in the sweater vest. And then it ended up being the one in the sweater vest. And I was like, yes, let's go. You don't see this on any of the dude teams, though. Like, what happens when you go to the same team and now they're on the same team? What if you break up and then your new girlfriend's on the next team? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it was insane. Azzy. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah.
As he Flood.
Yeah.
Colleen.
Pull her up, pull the picture up. She's gorgeous. She's absolutely stunning.
You
There's
think
some good-looking girls in the WNBA.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
it's a weird picture, but I don't think she is.
No, well, last night she was stunning and
Which one?
This one, the
Left
mixed
or right?
kid. Mixed right.
She looks good to me.
Right?
Think so?
Stunning.
Looks like
She's-
Olivia Rodrigo from here.
She's tall, she's stunning. She reminds me of the chick from Michelle Rodriguez before she went nuts.
Oh yeah, the Lost Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, great show by the way.
That was a great show until the end.
Until
And
the
then
end,
it sucked.
worst season ever.
And her girlfriend is the other Connecticut chick that's already on the
Yeah, I
same
was
team
looking-
that she was drafted to.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody in that room is dating. There's just gonna be nothing but like chicks falling out and being pissed at each other. What's up, bro?
Hey guys.
What's up, Jeremy?
You just don't see that in dude sports. Like
Jeremy
you're not
Hurt,
like, oh,
WNBA
that dude's
popped
gonna be
up.
really pissed at that one when they break up. Like it's-
Look next to
Oh.
Dan today, dude. You look good. Joseph the beard.
Thanks.
we
I'm
gotta
fully
go.
aroused now.
Joseph, I'm gonna grow mine out just like you. You look good. How many years is that?
About a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh, that's not long at all.
Joseph looks like God.
No, we already talked about that. Next topic.
Yeah, we got we did.
You
Joseph's
can't say
done.
that on YouTube.
Wait,
Oh,
you think God has a beard?
God or Jesus?
I
Jesus
thought he
has a
said he
beard,
looks
right?
like God.
I don't know what God looks like. We're not
Yeah,
supposed
God
to.
Jesus or Jesus?
portrayed as an old guy with a big beard.
Yeah, Jesus or Jesus.
Oh wow. All right, fine. Jesus has a beard. Jesus is clean cut like Jeremy. We're good to go. Fine.
Yahweh.
God is definitely not a woman, Megan.
God is a woman. I've been trying to say that forever, but no, I've been
I mean, God can't be
Oh.
a man or a woman, right?
no.
He's God.
He's a being.
He's
Supernatural.
it's not
There you go.
look,
I'm with Jeremy.
there's no binary. It's a they them. God is they them. Like it's not
If there ever was a they them, it's God.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys, I'm sure you guys didn't see this. I happened upon it. But do you know that the right-wing podcaster, debater, master debater, Andrew Wilson? You know that guy? He always gets called misogynistic, all kinds of shit, whatever, blah blah blah.
I don't know him. I'm embarrassed.
No.
I don't know.
He's his shit is wild. He debates on the whatever podcast. He debated Dave Smith. He's been on a lot of shit. And he went on Jillian Michaels' podcast.
Yep.
Dude, I died. I'm like 35 to 40 minutes into it. And as much as I don't like Jillian Michaels, or I don't believe that she actually like is listening when people talk or whatever, she had a legit this one was the first one where I feel like she actually asked questions that she didn't know the answer to. And was just kind of like, why do you feel like this? And he was like, because women don't get drafted. And it was a good one. There's another good one. I'm
Say
sorry.
his name again?
Andrew Wilson.
So she has a podcast, what, once or twice a week?
Yeah, she got kicked off of she was being what's his name? PBD. She was being like, she was supposed to be the female PBD or whatever, and then she lost her fucking shit online and he kicked her off. So now her show's not on his show anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, she still has Keeping It Real. It's called Keeping It Real. with Jillian
That's where
Michaels.
Grant got his name from.
I knew you were gonna say some dumb shit like that, but it did confuse me for a hot minute. But yeah, she's doing that, and she did that podcast with Andrew Wilson. I was impressed. I was like, first of all, being able to, yeah, Kippen, sorry, I don't know. It did confuse me. She's got keeping it real.
Did
That's
she
hers.
take him down?
No, they actually had a conversation. And she really actually wanted to know, like, hey, I think of myself as a feminist. What is your version? Like, what's your definition of a feminist? And they had a real conversation. It was cool. Like, her voice is annoying. She has
And
that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
like
Where will we know homeboy from?
Andrew Wilson is his clips are everywhere. Do you want me to?
Yeah,
I've
pull a picture of that guy.
seen him before. Do your job, Joe. Educate us.
And if you do Andrew Wilson whatever podcast, it'll probably pop up. But
By the way, how do we get these guys as a sponsor? Let's work on this, guy.
Celsius.
I like
my
those.
wife.
Don't let Will see you drink that.
That flavor, especially.
Andrew Wilson debater.
Is that peach?
Sparkling sherbet slush.
My daughters love those.
Everybody hates this dude.
Stop.
Oh, sorry. I took your shit down. My bad. That's him.
Oh, yeah, I know that dude.
Yeah. He's been on, he's been on PBD. He's been on Rogan. He's been on, his claim to fame is debating OnlyFans girls on the whatever podcast. He's wild. His shit.
I've never seen this guy, which is very surprising.
Yeah, the shit he says is absolutely, like, you want to just punch him in the face, but then you kind of listen to him a little bit and you're like, a little bit, okay? But yeah, it was a wild conversation. It was good.
You know what? You know what you guys had me doing? We talked about this a long time ago. You got to watch this Nick Fuentes guy. He's fucking crazy. He has a lot of crazy takes. So I started watching some of his reels, and now I get inundated with him 24/7. The whole algorithm thing ruins me. But
yeah, you got to reset that shit, dude.
Yeah, no shit, huh? How do you do that? Because it's Nick Fuentes every fifth reel.
Well, I'm stuck on Clavicular. He's on every fucking reel now that I do, just because I watched him twice. And I'm like, I don't care what this kid says. He's like 20 and injecting himself with shit. So like, I'm not, whatever.
That's crazy. You gotta like click, let's say golf, click on and just keep clicking on stuff like that. Cause that's, I mean, I don't know, unless you guys got a better way.
You gotta let the reel play through. Like you
gotta watch like a Rory McIlroy clip and let it go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds about
right. What's up, Jan? What's good, dude?
Jan. There was this is totally off subject. There was this metal that clip that Jan showed me a long time ago. I think he played it on the show of that big jacked metal lead singer, and he like runs across the stage, and they were like making like silly music with him, like this whole metal scene or whatever. One of the guys in that band, I think, recently offed himself. So R.I.P. that guy. Am I way off, Jan? Tell us in the comment. But yeah, anyways.
Anybody have any opinions on Swallow, whatever?
Yeah, he's gonna resign, and he says, I didn't do any of this shit, but I'm still resigning. Yeah, fuck you, dude. You clearly did it. And there's videos now of you having threesomes. Like, come on. Like, these people are so
legit? Or?
Yeah, legit.
Were you browsing porn enough to find it? Where'd you find it?
I just saw it, like, in the last hour and a half. There's a video of him on a bed with some other guy and this girl. And there's a couple of them, I guess.
Do you have any?
Because you pulled it up and it says former U.S. representative.
Oh, he already quit?
Yeah, he's out. My man's out.
He's denying it. So he's going to step down. He's going to deny it. There's video footage.
Yeah, the video footage is just, I don't think there's an assault in the video. It just shows like what he's into.
Bro was
married,
in the
right?
billionaire's mansion making sorry videos.
True.
I was listening to I was in the car listening to Adam Carolla this morning, his podcast on Sirius, and that dude, sometimes I love Adam Carolla and sometimes like whatever. And he was just like, I would rather have somebody with like a sex scandal past in the office as opposed to like a woman in the office. And I was like, no, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Corolla legit said that?
Yeah,
He's just
Corolla's wild on he's lost his fucking mind. But
Yeah.
What was his reasoning behind that? I mean, that's aren't we
Clicks,
past
Jeremy.
that? Aren't we
Clicks.
past that? Like women can do all sorts of stuff. I don't know. Yeah,
jeez.
that's a bizarre shit.
No, that was his thing, was just like, hey, I'd rather have someone half competent than the women that are in office in California now. And I was like, half confident, but he's got like how many sexual abuse fucking things coming out now.
Yeah.
And for me, I personally believe you can have a normal human politician. I don't know how we go about getting rid of the ones that we have to be able to have normal ones, but I think you can have them without being fucking disgusting. But with all this stuff coming out, with all these politicians coming out, whether they're Republican or Democrat, I'm just like, every single one of y'all were on the Epstein list. All y'all. Like just start again.
How do we
Like-
make the these positions, these Congress, senator, whatever, not so illustrious? Does that make sense? Because I think that's the only way. When you talk public servant, I'm here to serve my community. I'm here to serve my city, my state, whatever level you're at. They've turned into like celebrities. How do we undo that? Because that's the only way that you can maybe mitigate some of the stuff we're seeing, right? Because they think they're rock stars.
They do.
Because we treat them like rock stars.
So, like, how do you get someone to do a job if there's term limits, shit salary, no lifetime benefits?
Mm.
It's difficult. I think you have to like look at it that way. Like I have a really good job. But I would love to run for office someday. But are you just going to quit your job and run for office if you're in for 2 years and then you're out and you have no benefits and you're not paid well? How do you lure someone into doing a job like that if it's not a little bit illustrious, Jeremy? And I get what you're saying.
That's a good question, man. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe give them benefits, give them good. I don't want to say decent, good pay, because what they're doing is important. But I don't know. Can society stop treating them like they're superheroes? Like they're, you know what I'm saying? Like how do we do that? I don't know. I don't have the answer. I'm legit asking.
I think
Because otherwise, we're gonna keep
them
seeing
stop.
these
They
types of
get
things.
they get bought.
Uh-huh.
They
Yeah,
get bought
exactly.
by all the
So most of
people.
those guys don't go into office thinking, "Oh, I'm going to be a rock star." They want to make a difference, but somewhere along the lines, like G said, they get bought, they get corrupted,
Mhm.
blackmailed, even.
Yeah.
So they,
Mhm.
they change. And it
Look
just
at the
happens.
insider trading. Look at how rich these people get. They clearly get all this information.
Mhm.
Garrett just said it. Once they you got to stop allowing them to be bought. And maybe that comes into get rid of the super PACs, get rid of all that shit. Why can't these people just run for president or senate on donations from people at a $200 limit or whatever the hell it is? And you don't have to have commercials every 15 seconds on national TV. Maybe that would help. I love you,
200.
Johnny.
Do you even have to do that now? Like, honestly, do you need commercials on television now? Can't you just be on social media and be on?
Probably, but think
You can
about
get away with it now.
all the commercials you saw for Trump and Kamala. It was billions.
I know. And they were stupid. And the only one I ever saw was the one on the Super Bowl. I
Right.
didn't see shit else unless I
Right.
saw a couple of them on ads because I don't have premium for YouTube. Because
Yeah, you don't watch a lot of TV though. You're like a podcast
Yeah.
person, right?
yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube. And
I watch a ton of TV, and I remember seeing a lot of them during sports. A lot of them during sports.
Were they all Trump ones during?
A lot
sports?
of them were Trump because I'm guessing they were geared towards men because watching a lot of the sporting events. But Kamala spent more than Trump.
Yeah, she
She
did.
fucking spent
Well,
more.
she
I don't know if you
inherited.
remember when during the election season when Savon's podcast would start, there was always a political ad if
Yeah.
you didn't have the premium.
Yep.
Yep.
Every single time
Yep.
there was one
And
of those ads.
the ads, think about how much money they spent on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It's got to be $100 billion. I mean,
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
insane.
it's got to be.
Mhm.
I don't think you should have to be rich to be able to run for office. Like, I hate that.
I
I
agree.
hate that idea.
Yeah.
Like, I just make it a job the way that is a job. I mean, I walk around town and I see all of our politicians just for our town. They are happy living people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
They don't
they
got
most of them have regular jobs too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how about like what does Congress get? How many fucking days off do these people get? Does anybody keep
A lot.
track of what they work? Do they work 40 hours a week? They have all these breaks and sessions and
I can't
oh,
imagine.
we're going on a 2-month break. I mean, so
Yeah.
maybe stop that. Maybe work a 40-hour week.
Are we too far gone for them?
Jeremy, we might be.
I think we are. I mean, how do we right a ship that's that off course? It's not like, hey, I got fat and I gotta unfat myself. Like I'm doing that right now. Literally right now, I'm doing that. That ain't that hard. Politicians being bought, they're so far gone that it's like, man, this might be the bed that we got to sleep in, and that sucks.
I don't know if you can blow. Whoa, pause. I don't know if you can blow this up. Like, hey,
Now we're talking.
I know. Now we're into it. Just because there's just too much money in it now.
Yeah.
There's way too many people that have way too much money that can buy way too many people. And like,
And Garrett, how much money do they pump into the economy?
yeah,
Like you said, there's too much money in it now. It's a freaking
There it is.
multi-billion-dollar business for restaurants and bars and all the money that's spent in those during these Democrat and Republican conventions, and it's endless amounts of cash.
I just saw some crazy thing. That was a long pause, baby. Yeah, I know. I know. I said it and I knew it in my head, but it just didn't.
Just let it sink in. You let it speak for a little bit. Perfect.
But I just saw this thing. I want to watch it. It's a documentary about like the mob in the U.S. and whatever, and how they got away with like prohibition and all this stuff. And just because there was no, like, the federal government couldn't get involved too much pre 1913.
Mhm.
Like, there wasn't federal income tax before that, so the government wasn't involved in your shit like that beforehand.
There's a idea right there. I probably say this once a week when talking to either coworkers or friends. The size of the government has gotten ideal. The size of the government is.
I was waving to Colleen, not you.
Shut up, Nick. The size of the government has gotten too big. So if we can start addressing that, and I don't have all the answers, but like, I mean, I think we can all agree that government's too big. It's too bloated. There's too much fat that needs to be trimmed. Maybe that's a good place to start. How do we shrink the government? And I don't want to see a bunch of people out of jobs or work or nothing. I used to be one of those people, but
they all
I can
make their
tell
own
you straight
loopholes.
up, man. What's that again?
They all make their own loopholes once they're in office.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Do we have a 6-person thing? I don't think we have a 6-person thing.
Uh-oh.
All right. Oh shoot! I don't think we've ever had this big of a panel before.
Those goes.
It can't go to 6.
Well,
No, I'll drop
doesn't
back.
have
I'll
the-
drop back. You can bring Will up.
Okay.
Illustrious beard.
no,
Will,
I
you
need
look like you're like
Joseph.
15 years old now.
I need Joseph.
Everybody
man.
knows Will.
Everybody needs Joseph.
Can you guys hear me? Can they hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Can
you.
you just real
Alright.
quick? Thank you,
Where
bro.
are you?
We can't hear Dylan. We might need to bring Joseph back, dude.
Yeah. How do we?
Yeah, Dylan, say something.
There we go. Okay.
You can't hear me?
Dylan's
Okay,
on
okay, I can hear you now.
You're on like 4 frames.
We can
per
still
second,
hear
bub.
Joseph. He's just
Well-
off screen.
Oh,
Damn.
There we go.
is my Wi-Fi shit or what?
A little bit.
It's
Yeah,
just a
your shit.
delay. Okay, well then it ruins my joke.
Oh.
Garrett, good evening. Pat,
Oh.
how are you doing?
Good, buddy.
Sir.
Crocodile Dundee, how are you? Good.
Buddy, how you doing?
Dylan, nice to see you.
Coming in with the jokes.
Nice to
Joseph,
meet you,
it's,
buddy.
I can't decide if Joseph decided to dress up as Gandalf today or the Prophet. I'm gonna go with Gandalf for his safety.
You know what? Jeremy called him the prophet earlier, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you weren't the only one.
Oh, this
Oh,
is a good
let's
angle.
go.
Pat,
Sorry.
is it?
Blatty.
I was
Is
trying
that-
to, honey, I'm listening to you. I know you say that there's 6, but I don't know where. I don't see it anywhere.
I didn't
I'm-
see 6 either.
I'm coming in hot today. It's been a
Oh,
day.
man.
Okay, go for it.
I did my taxes. I feel like every year I get just fucked. It just you make more money, and guess what they do?
They take more money.
Take more money. They
You
take
did-
more.
Is this a new realization for you?
No, it's not. It's just
Okay.
now it's the first time that I've had to like be the suffering of it, right?
Got
when you
it.
move up tax brackets, like
Got
it's a
it,
blessing
got
and a
it.
curse.
Got it.
And then I
I knew.
Easy solution.
No.
Just don't pay your taxes.
no.
There you
pay
go.
your-
There you go.
And then like I get 1090. I have 2 1099s from like coaching at a CrossFit gym and then Sentinel. And so then you're supposed to be able to write everything off with that. But on H&R Block, they just fuck you. You get the small business account, right? And then it's like, okay, you're filling it out, and it's like, okay, you have to pay $100. And then it's, oh, now it's $150 more because you're filling out for your 1099s. Oh, and then it's $50 extra each state you file in. And since my reserve unit's in Minnesota, that's an extra $50.
Damn.
It costed me $50 to file in Indiana. And guess
you
how
pay-
much my guess
You
how
pay
much
state
my
tax?
Yep. No, I got a refund on that.
Okay.
But you still have to pay it to fill out the fucking refund, and I didn't even pay any state taxes to Minnesota. But you have to pay $50 to H&R Block. And then I got $14 back from the state of Indiana as a return. $14, but I had to pay $50 to H&R Block. It's ridiculous.
It is, brother.
I gave them $300, like $330 to H&R Block for them to fill out how much the government already knows my taxes were. That's the fucking racket. Whoever came up with that, that's who needs to be pulled out, right? And by whatever means. You guys ask how this system is supposed to be fixed. You bring it back. I can't say what, but you bring it back.
Start with taxes.
You
Start
remember?
with taxes.
Are you too young, Will? I don't know. Have you ever seen Fight Club?
Bring Joseph back.
There you
No.
Brad Pitt,
You've never seen Fight Club?
Edward Norton,
Oh,
one of the best
God.
movies of all time.
Pull out the screen.
Here we go.
They have Project Mayhem in there. That's what Tyler Durden started. The whole idea was to reset everything. So they're blowing up all these businesses and like not businesses, but like headquarters of like IRS, whatever, stuff like that, to reset everything. And maybe that's what we need to do. Let's start a Fight Club. Let's start
I don't
Project
think we should
Mayhem.
do that. For the record, I do not endorse blowing up
Hey, you came in
buildings
hot. I'm just trying to meet your level of hotness here, homie.
like that. And then, okay, the worst part is, okay, so you go from the taxes, right, to Andrew Hiller
Trying.
sits down with, oh, here we go, Crocodile Dundee number 2.
Let's go.
Look at him.
Let's go.
Look at him. They wear that together. They go to sleep wearing that. That's their double luge hat. Andrew sits down with John Wood
Oh boy.
and does a Joe Rogan experience length film.
I thought
Right,
I was
because
fired
this-
up about that, but I think you
this-
take the cake here.
Uh-oh.
This-
Pat, did you see this?
What? No.
No,
What?
you need
Okay.
to explain this to us, Will, because
So-
I haven't seen this either.
Okay, so Andrew created a new YouTube account. I think he's probably been putting his long form stuff on there, but he hasn't released it public yet. And then now Bam opened it up. There's this new channel that has 40 some podcasts, all long form, right? An hour to like 3 hours long. And he did a podcast with John Wood, who is a perennial semifinals athlete. has
I
been on
didn't
the
know
cusp
that.
of making the games for a while, and they talk about, I'm only 45 minutes in to the 3-hour long podcast, but recently John Wood's 2 biggest contributions to the CrossFit space have been that eating carbs is necessary for anyone that does CrossFit. That is his claim,
Boom.
that you need to be eating more carbs. And he put it out a post like about that Greg was saying, hey, we're just going to have these fit people that are sick on the inside, right? If we just keep eating refined carbohydrates and sugar just to fuel exercise, right? If you ignore the diet piece of CrossFit of eat meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, no sugar, if you ignore that and just train your ass off, but you still just put jet fuel into your body because it helps you recover faster, you're going to be metabolically sick, right? And he has the claim that, well, no, you need to fuel exercise and all this, which for the elites, I guess fair enough, right? They're going to eat more carbohydrates because they're outputting more. But they also could probably find a ratio where it's not 50 to 60% of their diet isn't coming from carbohydrates, right? Greg's argument from the start was that CrossFit is a nutrition and an exercise protocol, and he only wants to talk about exercise. And he says it in the podcast where he's like, oh, I think CrossFit's lane is only training, right? Well, you're just a fucking moron because you haven't paid attention to what it is from the start, right? You haven't gotten your level 1. You haven't gotten your level 2. You've got a degree.
He's got his level 1. He's got his level 1.
Are you sure?
He's done it twice, I believe you said.
Well, that's amazing.
That makes it worse, doesn't it? You've heard the lectures, and you're still this.
But what it is he runs off of the exercise science background, right? And he thinks that realm is smarter when that realm is realistically 5 to 7 years behind at any given point, because that's what happens with research. Is it takes time, right? And they're not worried about getting actual results. They're worried about replicating things that they can do in a lab, right?
Mm.
And it's hard to replicate the power that you get in a CrossFit gym in a lab.
Mm.
And so him and Hiller are talking, and Hiller's trying to explain to him, like, dude, like, why would you not tell someone that's 100 pounds overweight to stop eating sugar, right? And eat meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch. And he's like, well, because nutrition's nuanced and it's complicated. I hate blanket statements, but then all he says is it's nuanced and it's complicated. He doesn't fucking say anything.
You didn't even touch on the fact how he said sugar. Actually, there's a study by some nut job that sugar actually isn't bad for you like they say.
Yeah.
Okay, it's one thing to be like, hey, up your carbs if you're a whatever, but to say sugar isn't bad for you. I've been going back and forth with him in the comments of that
Going back
show.
and forth with who? Hiller or John Wood?
John Wood.
Okay.
In his comments, excuse me. And my argument for a long time, this is someone who has clients that are like masters, semi-athletes, almost games athletes. I train people, and I used to be fit, believe it or not, after last Saturday. But like I trained to like make semifinals. Now I was successful at it as a master. I love the games. I love elite athletes. But my argument will always be that the CrossFit Games modern day have all but ruined what CrossFit is. CrossFit is first and foremost how you're supposed to eat so that your body expresses itself through exercise in its finest form. If you take away nutrition, you're just going to have a bunch of gym bros that work out a lot, eat shit, and then eventually get it to an age where it catches up with them. And then they're like, oh, wait, hold on a second. Why am I not performing anymore? Why do I feel like shit? Why is my blood pressure not where it should be? Why are my metrics all up? Well, you've been working out really hard. Cool, great. Everyone can do that. But you've been eating like shit because you're trying to push this message of high carb for high performance. And that's what CrossFit is. No, it's not. No, it's not. A 55-year-old, a 65-year-old, we're not telling them go eat a bunch of carbs. so that you can perform better in the gym. No,
G,
dude.
what's up?
Eat a
I just-
balanced diet
I have a
so
question
that you can live longer.
I have a question for Dylan real quick, because obviously you have done a different sport at a very high level. Can you go back and forth with your diet like that? Like, can you just eat like after your weigh-in, can you go eat a bag of Sour Patch Kids or gummy worms or something before you go fight, and that helps you out?
A lot of dudes do, and what I mean, you want to like actually avoid massive swings like that. So like your reintroduction to food after a weight cut is like it should be very, very calculated on how you go about it. And carbohydrates are typically introduced in a liquid form for a replenishment.
Yeah.
And I think I think it's because it has to do with this is not my protocol, but it's a you'll see a lot of guys drinking the carb shakes, you know. You can buy them at like GNC and stuff like that, where it's just pure carbohydrates, like 25 grams of carbohydrates in a scoop, and then they put a bunch of that in there. It's like what Matt Frazier used to do when he just drink like the powder Gatorade that like you'd mix in a 5-gallon bucket, and he said he'd do that in a Gatorade bottle. It's like that, yeah. And I couldn't tell you, you know, I don't do that. I don't think it's required or necessary, and I definitely don't think a swing like that that seems like something that would throw you into pre-diabetic like instantaneously if you're that severely and then you just consume 1,000 grams of sugar. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
and
know
if we're
that answers
talking
your question at all,
longevity,
but
is there any longevity in that game of high carbs? Is there longevity in that? No, there's not. Greg speaks to longevity. Greg speaks to what works in the long term, not, hey, I need to perform really well in these training sessions to get ready for some comp. Don't let me just do a bunch of, what is it, Grant rolls up a loaf of bread. I didn't see it. Grant loves his carbs, but we're in the game of longevity. Fighters will do that. High performing athletes will do that, but there's consequences, big time consequences over your long term health. They know that. They take that risk. That's fine. Do that. That's great. But don't push that on everybody. Don't say that that's how we should be doing it as CrossFitters. That's the wrong message.
Oh, wait, hold on, Pat. Where were you? Pat, you were about to say something. What were you going to say?
Yeah. So to Jeremy's point, I think a big part of this problem is at the affiliate level, because in my experience, I've been a member at 4 different gyms, and at no point in my first month at either one did anybody ever talk about nutrition. I thought it was all about work out like a fucking maniac and your body will change. And for the most part, it will, as long as you're not like home, eating cake all night long. But then it got into like 5% of the gym would start doing macros, which I don't know how you guys feel about that, but there's plenty of carbohydrate. There's a carb protein fat ratio, and that's fine if that worked for you. And one last point to Jeremy's point about the elite athletes, and Will's said the same thing. I believe Froning said when he was training, he was eating 400 grams of carbohydrates a day. If people hear him talk like that, that's not a good thing for anybody to hear, because shit, I'm at like less than 100 when I'm training.
Yeah. I think where I get so fired up about it is that when the best, right, and the elites are talking about it, right, they're like, this is how I eat, right, to fuel my performance, right? Then then you have Joe Schmo that's been training in your gym for 2 years, right? Can't do a strict handstand push-up, is 30 pounds overweight, right? And they want to go to the CrossFit Games. And they think that the route for them to go to the CrossFit Games is to start eating Sour Patch Kids between their first session before they go do their second session, because they need to be fueled for performance, right? Where if they focus on the base of it and get their just, is everything good? I got an echo.
No, you're good.
You echoed yourself, but you're good now.
Yeah.
and they focus on the base and fix that, that's one thing you can control regardless of what else is going on in your life for the most part. And it's harder, right? You're going to have to toss the bun away when you're on the road or eating out, but you can eat meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, no sugar, and do that 80 to 90% of the time, and you will see dramatic results in your fitness.
You will.
I know.
No doubt about it. But the affiliates are not preaching that. They're not.
But
at least
but
in my
some
experience.
are, and you can.
Some are.
Right?
Some are. Right.
And I don't necessarily think it needs to be on the whiteboard every day when you're talking about it. But when the people that are supposed to be the coaches and that are the best at it, right, their default thing is to say, oh, well, you need to eat more carbs to fuel your training. It's just fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Because most people are going to get those anyways. Sorry,
what do your drivers eat? Like, what's their, like?
I don't know. But
I'm curious to know, because they have to drive for that long at that.
I would say I'm not keto. I'm not saying you should eat keto, right? But trying to, when I say eat less carbs, right, and don't eat more carbs, is because oftentimes they're saying to eat more processed, right? Whether it's in the carb shakes or bread or pasta or wraps or tortillas, whatever it is, right? If you're eating more sweet potatoes, fruit, and broccoli, right? Those are all carbohydrates. That's fine, right? If you can if you eat yourself sick and sweet potatoes every day. Yeah, Dylan.
Sorry, that's what always gets the macros. It always gets hijacked by, it doesn't matter as long as you hit the numbers. And then all of a sudden you're just throwing down a honey bun every day to hit your numbers, right? And it's not a sweet potato; it's a completely different fucking thing.
John Wood said that.
Like when they talk about, like in the level 1, it talks about zone, and they don't preach it as much anymore. But zone is 40% carbs, 30% protein, 30% fat. And if you start out with the base block, and it's based off your protein, and if you say you're 190 pounds of lean muscle mass, you'd want to hit that number if you're training 5 to 6 days a week, right? That's your grams of protein. And then you base all the rest off of there. And you're dividing it up into these little blocks, right? But you could run your macros of 40, 30, 30. And if you just are eating shit food and whey protein and canola oil and sugar, right? You could do that diet with whey protein, sugar, and canola oil, because you're getting fat, protein, and carbs. But I guarantee you'd be better off eating whole foods than just processed junk. And then, okay, besides the nutrition, his big thing is CrossFit doesn't train like athleticism enough, right? And we're not testing athleticism enough.
Before you get to that one, Will.
I heard that.
I wanted to one last thing. One of his arguments, and he really leaned on this, was, man, other cultures around the world, they eat their carbs, man. Look at Japan. They eat their carbs, carbs, and they live real long. They live a real long life.
That's
what? Go ahead.
So he's using the blue zones, and what a blue zone is it's a geographic area where they have statistically higher people that live to 100, right? Centenarians.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, they're looking at outlier populations. And for whatever reason, there's these people that live to 100 years old in certain areas, right, in a higher density than others. So he's taken their diet, and you're making an assumption that based off their diet, they're living to 100 years old in that area. That'd be like
it's similar to Dave's argument when people were complaining that quarters or open wasn't heavy enough, and or there wasn't enough strong. And then Dave said, well, Colton, the guy who squatted 570 pounds, he won the open. Well, yeah, that's true. But still, the argument remains that there wasn't anything heavy tested, right? So that's the thing. Oh, well, there's this one blue zone, and who knows? In Japan, first of all, their culture is almost entirely different than ours. They're very active people. They're like very disciplined and active people. Also, who knows? Are the carbs that they're eating as processed as the ones we're eating here? No. So
Definitely.
like there's a lot of things to take into consideration to just make this blanket statement. Well, Japan has some of the longest living people on earth and they eat carbs. Like, stop, bro. Like,
Well, yeah,
stop.
the source of carbohydrate. They eat a lot of rice.
They eat a lot of
right.
rice. They also don't drink a lot, and I don't think they smoke a lot either.
Correct. Correct.
And that's
Correct.
a big difference. You don't drink and smoke, you're going to live longer.
Yeah, they're not eating McDonald's or fast food
Right.
every other day either.
The problem is with that argument of the blue zones is you're looking at outliers, right? Versus the fucking problem that's right in front of you.
Yeah.
When you walk into a supermarket, look around at the people that are sick, visibly sick that you can see, that are in a wheelchair that's remote, right? And look at what's in that fucking basket.
Mm-hmm.
It's processed carbs and oil boxed up that's either frozen or in a nice crunchy bag that's been air sealed tight. So you can put down the whole thing and you know, you spend $4 for a box of Cheez-Its, right? And you can just pound that and tell me that counting macros and, hey, you should just eat a little bit less, right? It's designed, it's a game you're rigged to lose. And just saying that you need to eat just less, right, it's exactly what the food companies want you to do because you're not going to.
Will, are you shitting on Cheez-Its extra toasty? Those fucking things are fire, man.
Cheez-Its, Cheetos.
You can eat like Jan and just eat what's in between the buns, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or Bernie.
It's the same thing Jeremy eats.
There's so much oil.
Like, but for real, everybody on this panel and everybody in this chat can have crunch berries, like Meg just said, every once in a while, or Cheez-Its.
I can't.
Well, you can. All right. But we all train. We all eat pretty solid most of the time. You know, you have a little cheat or a treat, whatever you want to call it. But I really do think that Will is correct. But I think affiliates, the first thing they should tell you when you join a gym is, what are you eating like right now? That should be the first conversation.
Yeah.
I think that would make
two out of 4 affiliates that I've been coaching at we've taken nutrition seriously. The other 2, it came up, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? It needs to be one of the things, man. Like when you're breaking down a new person, yes, we want to make sure they're moving right and they're grasping the concepts that we're teaching them, you know, all of that. And John Wood was that guy is like the anti-CrossFit.
I got to go watch this.
He's talking about the cue of weight in the heel. Hate it. It's horrible. What are you talking about? Like, what are we?
Here's how you do it,
buddy.
Here's how you do it. Here's how you talk about nutrition with someone the first time they've come in, right? I wouldn't even do it the first time. The first time, unless they bring it up to you, I wouldn't talk about it because that can turn people off and food's religious right away with people. Yeah. The second time they come in, right, when you're in the warm-up or in the cool down, you ask them what they had for dinner, right? Or you ask everyone what they had for breakfast, right? And or as they're on the way out, hey, what's for dinner? And they say McDonald's, and they're like, oh, cool. They're like, McDonald's, I know, it's not great. We're rushing to soccer practice. I'm like, hey, that's all right. Just get the burger, toss the bun away. And that's the first little thing that they're like, oh, all right, cool. I guess I could do that. Mm-hmm. Hey, or if they're like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to like, we'll get apple slices instead of fries. Oh, fuck, I guess I could do that. Right? Like it could be that simple. Yep. And then you just slowly go from there. Yep. Right? They're going to ask, why throw the bun away? And they're going to say, well, you just don't probably need the carbs right now. Right?
When was the last time you
get it
with apple slices?
Huh?
When was the last time you had a hamburger with apple slices?
Me, Joseph?
Fries. Well, I guess I'm asking the wrong person.
Meal.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
You just do it.
But Will, you just said that CrossFit is nutrition and fitness, but more so nutrition. Mm-hmm. So if you don't start with nutrition, are you going against what Greg wanted, or are you just saying you got to kind of change with the times?
I think it's more so like if you're on a first date, Pat, you're better off getting a kiss than trying to get laid.
Gotcha, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Right?
No, yeah, he's right. That's right.
You know, some people might not, right? Some people might want, like, they might hit you up right away and be like, this is what I want, right?
Yep.
Like if they slide in on Tinder and that's what they say, right? Then bam, let's talk about nutrition right away.
Let's go.
But otherwise, you're going to have to like approach it a different way.
Yeah.
I'm asking, hold on. You guys go back to just real quick. Grant, though, does he empower you, or
Grant's just being a silly goose?
John, he empowers you to fucking pound Wonder Bread into your mouth.
Or is
And-
this just hold on? I'm trying to have a serious conversation with Grant right now. Does
Good
he
luck.
actually? Oh, you guys suck just as much. Does John Wood? Oh no, that's bad. Does Wood actually empower you, or do you just like?
That's even worse, G.
I know it wasn't going to be good at all, but
Just go with it. Just go.
Or are you just saying, is this your shtick? Is this your funny Grant thing, or do you actually believe the shit that he says and like it's gospel? Like I really want to know. Oh, what's up, Clydesdale? I made it through 90 minutes and wanted. Okay, yep.
Same, Scott. I
Yeah,
literally,
I made it 3
halfway
minutes.
through, and I was like, I just can't do it anymore.
Okay, go back. Go whatever. What are you doing, sugar?
I made
Something?
it 3 minutes in, and I started yelling at him. I started yelling at my phone. I messaged Andrew and left a voice message about 2 minutes long of me ranting
Hell
about
yeah.
this.
I gotta watch this.
But then, okay, so his next thing is he's got a hard on. He's got a hard on for plyometric training, right? Which I think jumping and sprinting is very important, and it is a natural human thing. I also, oh gosh,
Yeah, that's you, bro. You need
What
a
am I
microphone.
doing?
You need a microphone. If
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
probably
do
should just
this,
buy a
if we're
microphone.
gonna invest in this, you need a microphone.
If
The
Colton can
athletics-
upgrade, you can
Well,
upgrade.
the athletic thing is stupid. CrossFit is what it is, and it's not, and it's fine the way it is. I don't understand his argument there. That makes no sense.
I think it's valid, and I think in the affiliate you should be doing it more, right? But also saying that at the games we need to do a 40-yard dash, a 5-10-5, and a max broad jump every year, or some variation of such, is also it's as dumb as saying we need a max lift in every competition.
Right.
We don't test things in single modality. That's not what CrossFit is meant to be. Competitions have done plyometrics. Wadapalooza did hurdle hops. Rogue does the duel every year where they're jumping over boxes, and
Does the plyometrics, does that count? Is that thing that they did at what was it in the UAE? What the hell's that thing
I was going to
called?
say Dubai did that.
Yeah, the jumping off
You had to
the
jump to the block. Was that a squat jump or something?
A squat.
A jumps or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like that.
Fuck it. There's by definition it is. Like it's every transition.
That's you, bro.
But that was you.
No, that's you.
That's definitely your echo, dude.
Oh gosh.
It's
This is
all
not
good.
good.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I'll turn my mic down. Go
So,
ahead.
so he's saying we don't do because they were talking about CrossFit's supposed to get you ready for life, right? Which it is, and whatever. But you're in a forest and a tree branch falls down. We don't train enough. This is their argument, to train us to get out of the way, so that we're aware enough. Oh, the tree branch is coming down. Let me move out of the way. It's that super quick reaction time. And I don't buy that at all. Oh man, is that me now?
Hold on, let me mute Will. Okay, go ahead, Jeremy.
And I don't buy that argument at all. I feel like, unless you're following just the worst programming that's ever been programmed, you are doing enough movement, hella burpee, box jump, Olympic lifting. We're doing things that train us to be very nimble or very quick reacting. So I don't really understand. So he's saying at the games we don't test that enough, but we have year after year very good examples of us test. I don't get his argument on that at all. And let someone unfuck me, but I don't get it.
Okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead, Will.
Can I address this really quick?
Yeah.
Just really quick. Plyometric, Kipping It Real says plyometric is where you tear your Achilles. The thing I really dislike about this is that it's like driving a car is where you get in a car wreck, playing football is where you tear your ACL, doing MMA is where you get punched in the face. So like, it's not a reason to not do something. You are going to risk orthocalamity for some level of fitness and activity. It's just a pointless kind of argument to me.
Boom.
Yeah.
Wait,
Boom.
Sorry,
roasted.
go ahead, Bill.
Let me address some, my take on the wood issue. Morning wood, okay. If it persists for hours, see a doctor. Clydesdale counter argument. Some of the greatest events were the zigzag sprint, O course, rescue Randy. That is the
Yeah.
stuff that can be brought back that test that stuff. Yeah, fair.
Agree.
Yeah.
I loved it.
100%.
I think this year at Albany, there's a valid argument that maybe that element wasn't tested,
Sure.
but they were rolling with what they had, and I think it would have been really boring if they would have lined him up in that center and had him run 40-yard dashes or do a 5-10-5. Right? I would much rather watch the max back squat. Like from a viewer perspective, we would like it's just going to be more entertaining, and ultimately, if these professional wannabe athletes.
You're good. You're good.
No, we're not. I'm gonna mute myself. Is that
No, go ahead. I just have to mute. No, go ahead. Keep talking.
Try
I
to
know
just
Jeremy,
take off
you're
the
fine.
headphones. Just abandon the
If they-
headphones.
I could do that. But it's weird that it's gone because Jeremy's gone. So
Yeah,
it's
because
Jeremy.
I think it's just
No,
a
it's
wood
not.
thing.
It,
They're like
yeah,
doing
it's-
something weird.
yeah, you guys are having feedback from each other. Pause.
He got some feedback on me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like it still has to be a spectator sport. And when we're outside and we had North Park and we could do the O course and pull rescue Randy and set up, barriers so you could zigzag sprint, right? Like that was cool, and it is cool, and I think it will come back. I think a year where we skipped it's all right. Just like it's fine that we skip a 1-rep max every once in a while, or a true monostructural test where it's just one thing, right? Or just gymnastics. It's a lazy argument.
Oh, nope. It is actually just you.
Okay, cool.
You know
Let me
what?
try it.
Maybe
My
this John Wood
timeout
guy's
was
smarter
very
than all of us because everybody's talking about him.
What'd you say, Patty?
I said maybe this John Wood guy's smarter than all of us because everybody's talking about him. And who the fuck
Maybe
is
not
he?
smarter than all of us, but definitely. I don't hate the guy. Let me say that. Let's read Trish, Jeremy, and Dylan about to record a Desert Storm cosplay game. We already did that, Trish.
Brokeback Desert
Sending
Storm.
you a VHS one of these days.
Brokeback Desert Storm.
But Pat, I don't hate the guy. Pushback or differences of opinion or whatever, you know what I mean? Bring it on for sure. Like, say what you got to say. But where he has his perspective, he's got to understand there's going to be a lot of pushback. Pause. And we're definitely there. Maybe there were some avenues of thinking that he was going down that, like, okay, I get what you're saying, but no, sorry, you know what I mean? Like you're way off. So bring on the difference of opinion, but we got to square homeboy away a little bit.
Okay, so to wrap this up, we should go watch the podcast. The podcast was good. Like Hiller gave good pushback, all that stuff. We should go do that. We should go watch that thing.
If you can make it through the 3 hours.
3 hours?
3 plus
1.5
3
speed
hours
right
and
now.
12
Sound
minutes.
like Hiller gave enough pushback.
Jesus.
Hiller
Hiller
gives
tried.
pushback in
It's
a
just this
unique
dude's
way.
pretty hard-headed. Like honestly.
Yeah. John Wood is very hard-headed, but Hiller's pushback is.
Are you saying Hiller's pushback is weak? Because that would be just rude.
Ish. You know what I'm saying?
I think he lets. I think he's giving him rope to kind of hang himself in these arguments.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Because
Oh.
Hiller's not like, what are you talking about? That's stupid. Nothing like that. He'll present, whatever. But like, there's a lot of like Hiller giggling and like weird references and abstract thought, like Hiller style, that John Wood completely goes over his head. He doesn't understand. So there's some awkward moments in that aspect. But if you do listen to it, listen in 1.5 speed and have an open mind. But it gets frustrating, man, if you're a CrossFit purist.
Like Meg says, I'm going to go play around the golf, put my headphones in and listen to that. Speaking of that, did you guys all watch the Masters, I hope, besides me and Jeremy?
My kid did.
Yeah,
No,
much
I
more
wouldn't.
Sure.
That was
A lot
pretty
of it.
exciting.
I know what happened because my kid knows what happened.
Oh, so good. Best
It
friend.
was.
Good for Rory, man. Good for
Yep.
him.
Yep.
All right. Just to wrap up the CrossFit portion of this, do you want to weigh in on the Jay Crouch situation, how pissed he is going to be, and how
He bounced back today, right? Didn't he say do something else today?
he put all I know is he put his video up to prove that he didn't have an overlay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it on Spin.
Yeah, I'm so confused on the whole thing. I'm like, what?
So am I.
All I know is he missed 1 rep, so no matter what, doesn't he just get the penalty because he missed the 1 rep?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
usually they only they deduct you like 5 seconds for 1 rep. And what did he got? He got a ton,
No.
right?
I think
He
he
got
got
a-
about a minute.
That's what we thought,
Right.
But I believe who was it? Somebody, whether it was Barbell Spin or Dents or somebody brought to our attention that this is a consistent thing. If you miss
Okay.
a rep, they do.
It's in the rule book, is what.
There you go, G.
Yeah, it's in the rule book.
Yeah.
So if you didn't do the entire workout, you get
Yep.
a minute penalty, and that's blanket across the board, apparently.
So missing a rep is different than a no rep.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And Dave explains that. I think where unfortunately for Dave is he got bad information about the second part. The second part is that he overlaid a video he overlaid the clock like a superimposed clock into his video. When he watched his video, he did not it's the clock on the wall. So like somebody on his team must have told Dave that and he went with it. And that's
Jeremy putting out conspiracies. We don't know that for a fact. We did not do any research on that shit. So
Someone should go watch.
Yeah.
Someone that has a lot of time, instead of watching while you're listening to the 3 hours of podcasts, you should go watch the top 15 people's deadlift workout.
No, don't.
And count
That'll
their
really piss you off.
and count their double unders, right? And see how many people missed 1 double under. And everyone that missed 1 double under should also get a minute penalty because they didn't do the whole workout.
And none of them did any deadlifts either.
Every time I tripped, I did an extra 1 or 2 at the end. So there's a couple of rounds on that workout where I did 52 and 53.
yeah, you did.
Our man did.
Just to make sure, right?
qualified.
Yeah. And you didn't even have like a coach to tell you that. You know, these guys have coaches that are standing right there. And Kip said, I gotta go. I have work to do.
Yeah,
Kipping's
he's
on
yeah,
it, baby.
he's on it.
Thanks, buddy.
But even like to pass point, the deadlifts atrocious, dude, atrocious. And then Hiller brought up, he's going off in his reel of Jay Crouch's video of these overhead squats. They're like, oh my god, like, bro, those are bad. Those are bad.
Jay's?
Yeah, he's not closing his hip on any of them. Actually, take that back. That's where I give Andrew so much credit because he shows the first set of overhead squats and he's moving. He's not closing his hip. Open hip. And then his second round of them, he's tired now, so he has to stand up, rest a second, come back down. So it's like there's the difference. If anyone's confused as to what a no rep overhead squat and when it comes to not extending your hip looks like, that is it right there.
I have no idea. I couldn't see it. I watched the video. I thought he looked great. I saw what Clydesdale said was Ricky G. You could see him start the timer for him. Like it.
You could see the clock in the back.
Yeah. I didn't see that his video was doctored at all. But if he missed a rep, then I guess that. But to Will's point, if you miss 1 double under, does that?
If you want to be consistent,
if it's blanket across the board, I agree with it. If you miss
Isn't Noah
rep
Olsen
and
always
you didn't do the
rep
workout
short on his double under workouts?
Who?
always
Noah
Rich.
Olsen?
So is
terrible.
Rich was once too. There was a big like what quarterfinal workout or semifinal workout. I think it was a semifinal. It was online, but there's a big one where he did it and he missed a double under 2 and had to
I
redo
remember
it.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the year,
They're
but I
being
remember
shorted of
what you're talking
plyometrics.
So dumbass.
Breaking down.
All right, so we're getting ready for Mayhem this weekend. Have some fun. God, Dillhole, we're gonna have to get on a podcast together because I really had some. Oh well, screw it. You guys are all here. We're getting out of the CrossFit portion of this, so you guys might not like this, but I was wondering what you guys' thoughts were on. Did you see the TP USA chick, the reporter that got manhandled in Minnesota?
No.
Oh, Check this out. So
You
she's
ready
a-
for this?
Why is it always my state?
Are we
Sorry,
ready for
dude.
this?
So she's a TP USA reporter, and this is what happens to her when she's at like a lefty event.
Does that say come?
Okay, so they're just blowing whistles at her and shit. But
Is
hold
that a
on,
crack pipe?
there's whistles. Just wait though,
Is
because
that Pat in the
I can't
background?
hear it.
yeah, here we go. So there, you see what that is, right?
Is that a
That
dildo?
number's- Yep.
That's Pat. What the? Oh, jeez.
Also, that girl followed her just to start shit.
Yep.
Yo, it's right. Yo, it's over. It's over. It's over.
So there,
Whoa.
Right.
That's Pat.
grown ass dude, right? Grown ass man. Just
Especially from behind like that.
no, wait for it.
Is she conservative?
Grown ass man is back.
It's over. It's over. Back the fuck up. It's over. It's documented. So get
Wearing a fucking
charged.
purse,
It's
too?
over.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, we love you. We love you. We love you.
Can you guys hear each other?
Yo.
Hmm?
I can't
Wild,
hear
right?
anyone.
Oh, Will, you poor your poor audio right now. You good now?
Yes, we can hear you, Will. How's my Wi-Fi, by the way? Is it dog shit or what?
Yeah,
It's dog shit.
Yeah,
you,
yours
can
is
fix,
bad.
you can fix this screen, Joseph. Can you fix it? I don't know how you even found how to but
What?
just the
Wow.
oh, Will's gone. Just the fact that like you feel like you can even go over and just put your hands on someone for walking around, filming, talking, whatever. Like she didn't do anything, dude.
No, they should all be arrested. Every single one of them. We've got their
Absolutely.
faces.
Like I don't got it for you like that. I really just don't. Either side. Like no
No.
matter what protest there is, like I just don't I don't got it. So I was just curious on y'all's takes on it.
I'll
Well, I
give you
mean-
my take on it. I there's no doubt about it. That happens way more on the left than the right. These people are just, they're so fucking emotional and they're so crazy. They go to these dumb fucking rallies. And my wife is always like, I want to go to one of those marches in Boston. I'm like, the fucking hell you are. You ain't going anywhere near that. Because the only thing that happens is bad shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
But what do you mean? They're the resistance.
Those people are not the resistance. Those people are fucking losers without jobs.
I mean, I was home in Minnesota, and there's people in St. Paul that are standing on street corner, and it was like 2 on one side and 1 on the other, right? And they're wearing rain jackets and neon vests and holding signs, right? Just hanging out, right? Like just I don't know what, like they're in downtown St. Paul, Minneapolis, right? That's blue country. Like they're just
It's
hanging
crazy.
out.
I mean, if you just
Every
want to hang
stop
out,
sign.
that's fine. That's what the First Amendment is for.
Yeah,
the second
I
you start,
guess.
the second you start getting physical with somebody, it's over. You belong
What?
in. Fuck those people
Why did that dude Decker?
because he's a loser. Will.
Yeah, I got a couple of there's a couple. He gets her he actually like manhandles her twice.
We got to look back on this. I bet you that guy gets arrested.
Yeah, we should keep tabs on
Yeah.
that because where was
Like
that?
you can't allow.
Minnesota.
I mean,
That
yeah.
was Minnesota.
Yeah.
Their whole argument is going to be, well, ICE agents did it to people, right?
Yeah.
Like that's going to be the whole argument. Is
Yeah, that's a bad argument. You know how I feel about that, and that's a bad argument.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just telling you that's the play.
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're
Like
saying.
that's they're going to say you meet violence with violence, right?
No, I that's what I said on both sides. Like if the shit happens on both sides,
To be honest,
It-
you tell me
just-
that
it's
if
bad.
it was the other way around, would have
Yeah.
happened that way. Well,
No.
that's the funny.
Yes.
It's funny you mentioned that because I do believe that it, a lot of things are two-sided in this situation. Like the left does what the right does, and the right does what the left does. But I don't know about you guys. I've seen a lot of videos recently of liberal people, or maybe not full mega Republican whatever people going to their rallies, and like the Republican people are okay with them being there. Like, yeah, come on in, we'll take you with. There's like this black guy, and one of them was like, "Am I welcome in here? Like, can I come in?" And like he asked like, I don't know, 10 different people, and they're all like, "Come on in, man." So does it happen on both sides? Sure. But I believe, to Pat's point, it definitely happens a whole lot more at on left rallies, whatever the hell that means. You know what I mean? Like it's just a little more prevalent on that side.
I mean, that could be my algorithm. I don't know, but like, that's
Listen,
I think.
as the resident fucking liberal, like everyone says, I'll tell you that Jeremy's correct there.
Okay, good. I just didn't want to cause. All right, I want to show you guys this. Everybody is pretty much military in this bitch right now. Dylan, I'm definitely keen on your thoughts on this, but if you guys haven't seen this, career criminal Davy Spencer arrested for the murder stabbing of a Marine in death in North Carolina.
What's up? What's up? Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
So this guy has like 60 prior arrests, 15 plus felony convictions, and he was out and he murdered 21-year-old U.S. Marine Lance Corporal Daniel Montano. And it's just like, how long are you gonna just keep letting people get out of jail for violent shit? Like, they're committing violent shit.
Did he just randomly start stabbing people, or are they getting a fight or something at a bar?
Yeah, I don't know the whole story. Joseph, I think it's in the post. It's in the post too. I'll be over in a minute. I love you. But yeah, I think it was just outside melee, and this kid got killed.
Fuck.
I don't think he knew he was a Marine. Even if that matters, you just should not.
It doesn't matter.
Stab people,
right.
but like, it got national attention because of this.
You know, we're
disgusting.
talking the political mess that we have, or the politician mess that we have, and how hard that could be to fix up, and right the ship. This is completely different.
Yeah.
Judges, do your job. No person should be walking around free on the streets with that many prior convictions and felonies. Do your job. You lessen the chances of this happening. But
I think we should ban knives.
Judges and these people in those district attorneys, they're very soft. They're caught up in black man's victim type stuff and all this nonsense. They don't want to bring the full extent of the law. So let's slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist. Homeboy gets out. Now he kills somebody. So now do we take it seriously? Now do you lock him up? Like what it takes a murder?
Garrett, go back to that comment by 3 comments up. Right there.
One?
Yeah, what's the details? Like, tell us.
Sure, but don't know the details.
Yeah, like,
I literally read it in the post like whatever ago. I don't actually know. That's why I was asking Joseph. I can pull up if he can't find it. I'll pull up.
No,
like, I'm sure he's gonna say like the Marine like started the fight or something, but that's irrelevant.
I don't want to get it wrong. I'm not gonna start talking about it, and I don't have the post readily, but I can try to pull it up if Joseph can't get it.
All it said was that they were in a fight. It didn't say where they were coming from, but it was at 2 a.m. So
yeah, it probably was outside in a bar, and it's probably wrong place, wrong time. But also, like, do you think that guy? My point for the story was, do you think that guy should have even been out of jail? after that many arrests and that
course
many
not.
felony convictions.
Absolutely not.
Like that's my main
Absolutely
point is more like bail reform or that sort of thing. So that
his
was
charges were
my
dating
bad,
back
though.
to 1995 when he was a minor.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I take that criticism. Next time I'll have the actual. It was
31 years. 31 years. That
Trish,
means there were 31 years and hundreds of opportunities to to lock this man up. Maybe get him some rehabilitation while he's locked up. 31 years.
Quite frankly,
And,
we shouldn't be having these people walk around the streets. They're just doing crazy acts. Lock up all the criminals.
Trish wants to talk about 1-6.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Pat. That's your shit.
I mean, how many reoffenders do we have that were pardoned? Too many. Those people should have still be in jail too. Some of them.
I think those fucking crazy libtards that beat up that TPUSA lady should be treated like the Jan 6 people.
Pardoned?
It should be the same exact thing. They should be
put in jail.
like tracked by the FBI and shit.
Fuck yeah. I agree.
We're
You know what I
all
mean?
being tracked by the FBI.
Well, no shit, but I'm saying they should be it should be some wild fucking manhunt for them. Get every single fucking one of them.
I agree, Trish. I've talked to Pat about this. I've talked to everybody about Jan 6. I don't know how I feel about Jan 6. Like
It was a bunch of dorks doing cosplay.
I don't think you should fucking try. No matter what, I don't think you should try to get into a government building in that way at all. Like I just don't. If you want to go into a government building and get a tour, like we're gonna do in a week or so, you go through the proper channels and you get a tour to the fucking building. It was scary for me.
Fire hose all of them.
It was scary to watch.
Yeah.
Like it was really scary to fucking watch. So
Fire hose all of them. However, the thing about Jan 6 that I just can't shake, Pat's about to get pissed, is nothing about it makes sense. And the only sense I can make is total conspiracy stuff. But what's the thing about conspiracies that keep happening is they keep coming true, is that it was an inside job. There were FBI agents all over the place, federal agents that were making it happen.
Provocateurs.
I mean, like these people weren't equipped to get in a federal building, and you know, like they were. This footage, they were allowed to do it. Like that, this was something to make the president at the time look bad.
All right. What about the people that were camped out with fucking gallows poles with Mike Pence's picture on it? Some of those people were there because they were mad, dude.
No, I don't doubt that.
And you watch these videos of them ripping those police barriers down while those cops are trying to hold the line. Don't tell me they were just in there walking around. Those people were beating the shit out of police officers. They brought pepper spray, they brought hammers, they brought baseball bats. And in my opinion, every one of those Capitol police officers should have opened fire on anyone that attacked them, because that's what ICE did, right?
No, that's not what ICE did.
ICE fired at people that were attacking.
Before we go that direction, like I just said a little bit ago, freaking water hose them all. You pull a water hose out and let's pull multiple.
If you're gonna shoot someone,
then you can't attack a federal building.
You're trying to break into a government building, right? If you're trying to harm a government official in a situation, and if they feel that their life is threatened, right? I think it's in their right to pull their weapon and discharge it upon you.
Absolutely.
And that's part of the job. They're guarding the federal building.
Now maybe those officers in that moment didn't feel that their lives were threatened, so they didn't pull the trigger.
I think that they thought if they pulled the trigger, it would have been a complete disaster.
Sure.
One pulled the trigger, and that was a bad shoot.
No, that was a good shoot.
I think Renee Good was a bad shoot too.
I just disagree with you. I mean, you had federal agents protecting the vice president of the United States, warning people to not break through a police barrier or you will be shot. She then breaks through the police barrier and gets shot. I can't imagine how you defend that. I mean,
Dylan doesn't like people getting shot.
Okay, listen, I get that, but they're telling you they're going to shoot you. Like if the police officer said to Renee Good, "Hey, I'm going to shoot you if you drive at me," and then she drove at him, well, then you're going to get fucking shot. I can't understand the logic there. I'll never understand it.
Do you really
Were they
don't
through
think
the barrier? I mean, I know they were trying to break through it. From what it appeared, they hadn't even compromised it, other than the glass being shattered, and then the gun was pointed at her, and he fired. And
She was climbing through the window. So if you let her through, how many are behind
I
her?
can't recall the footage that well. I'd have to go back and look at it, but
All
I
right.
remember watching it, thinking she wasn't through anything, and that just looked like a fucking really bad shoot. And the same thing I thought with Renee Good, because I thought he could have gotten out of the fucking way of the car and let her dumb liberal ass drive off. Like,
I understand what you're saying.
But and then he
I
fired
understand.
3
I don't wanna
times.
get
It was
into it.
excessive. 2 of those shots were through her driver's window.
They
That
did.
was fucking ridiculous, which means the car was past him. And
Uh-oh.
so, but I thought Alex Preddy was completely appropriate. He was already illegally carrying at that point.
No, he was legal.
He was legally carrying.
No, he was not.
Yes,
no,
he was.
No, what? Jesus Christ. Okay, so
Okay, no,
when
I'm
you are a
ready to listen
concealed
to you
carry,
then.
when you're a concealed carry,
Joseph.
he already had a violent interaction unlawfully with federal authorities weeks prior. That you're gone. You don't have any legal authority. You don't have any legal authority to your license at that point. So he was carrying illegally.
Was he charged?
I don't know. I don't know.
Was
I assume not.
So if somebody just grabbed you and then let you go, how do you enforce that?
So part of a disclosure law with that is that if you're carrying, you have to disclose to federal authorities or to any authority.
Okay, Dylan, I'm not arguing with you. You might be 100% right, but I've been reading about this for months, and you're the first person that's told me that.
I didn't hear that either.
He didn't have his permit on.
Even
I'm
the
saying
Fox,
it's null and
Fox
void
News.
after his first interaction.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
In any state? Or specifically in Minnesota?
You can't have a violent encounter with federal authorities. And you know what, there might be, and I'll give you the technicality of maybe he'd have to be charged, but
Yeah,
in sheer principle, I mean, come on, dude.
Well, I hear you on principle, but he also didn't brandish the weapon, right? Didn't they pull the weapon off his back?
He attempted to grab it.
I
I
don't
remember
know.
that.
I mean, I think I thought the issue there from me looking at it and what I deciphered was that it was taken from him. So one of the officers saw it and he took it and he ND'd, right? And then they heard that gunshot as he was shooting, and then they put him down, right?
I did see the ND from his weapon that they pulled off of him. Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
So
but
that's why he
his
ended up
reach
dead.
around to his carry.
Yeah, he was reaching around for sure.
CrossFat said it's unconstitutional. So if you want to go to unconstitutional CrossFat, we don't even need fucking concealed carry licenses. But yeah, you're right. It would be to revoke that.
Come
without
to Indiana,
a charge.
dude.
You're right.
Constitutional carry, bub.
Yep. No, but he's right. Like, just as far as it stands, like if you legally have a concealed carry and it's revoked without a charge, that's unconstitutional. Any law applied that way.
Those 3 situations all in my book are very similar. It's people that are putting themselves in situations, in violent situations, right? And maybe they're not prepared for violence. Right.
Hey, can I say the same thing about the Marine? Because
I mean, the Marine's out at 2 a.m.
That's why I asked her if it was a bar fight and it escalated, or if this dude was just stabbing people. Because, man, if there's one thing I know while I'm wearing this hat, and I was one of them, like 20-year-old Marines are fucking dickheads, dude. And they pick fights.
Yes, you are, Dylan. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
one of the articles says that it was a big street fight, so there was a lot of them involved.
Yeah.
But the point remains, the guy should have been in prison.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he wouldn't have gotten stabbed and killed by
but
someone
I get that too, and I agree with Megan. I've said it multiple times. Nothing good happens after fucking midnight. Like, just don't even put yourself in the situation after midnight for something shitty to happen. Like, I don't want my kid to be at a fucking frat party after midnight. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want him to be at it at all, because I just know what that shit's gonna look like. But you know what I mean? Like, just have a time frame. All right. Anything else you guys want to get into?
The chat is really about one topic that they want to talk about it.
What?
Where?
Trump Christ,
Lord Trump,
Trish,
our Lord and
wow.
Cross
Savior.
that. We talked about the Pope already.
Oh,
But I mean, the whole
Perfect.
panel wasn't here, but we did talk about the Pope and Trump
So
already.
did you see that that reel or whatever that I sent to the chat about this this situation? It was a picture that somebody made a couple months ago, and that was the picture. It was Trump looking like that or whatever. And yeah, is that the one I sent you?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
where
you
he's
read-
trying to be Jesus.
Well, if you read it, someone else made that, and then
obviously he didn't make it.
Well,
Trump
what's the
came
fucking
across
difference
it.
in the middle? Look at the middle character. Look at how there's the 4 or 5 people that are above his head. Why's that middle one got wings and spiky hair? That's just trippy.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, if you look at this one has wings and spikes, this one doesn't.
Oh yeah.
What? That's just his parachute? I don't know. It's not good.
I mean, there is a nurse in there. Maybe he was a doctor. I don't know.
Listen, Trump is a fucking idiot.
Trish,
Trump
I'm not
is
saying it makes it okay.
He's a clown. We know
I was
this.
just saying that like a lot of the talk I had heard is like what kind of president would make something like that? Blah, blah, blah.
Donald Trump would, if anybody would, but I don't think he made it either.
So then I read that, or I came across that. I'm like, okay, so he didn't make it. All right, at least he didn't make it. But homeboy, why would you share that? What are you doing? I want so badly to have faith that our commander in chief is smarter than that, better than that. Is playing a game of chess that we're just behind on, and we can't see the full picture. And at the end of this, we're going to have stability. We're going to be economically better. Gas will go down. Grocery. I want to believe all that stuff, because otherwise I'm existing in Pat's realm, which is this guy's a fucking idiot. Our country's doomed. The world's fucked. I
don't think we're doomed.
Realm, Pat. I can't.
Don't get me
So
that
I
far.
have to-
I didn't say we're doomed.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like
I know what you're saying.
I have to, for my own sanity, day to day in my life, I have to believe, or at least hope, that homeboy is like about the right stuff. And then you see something like that, and you're like, I don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know,
I think that posting it is incredibly fucking idiotic. For one, it's complete blasphemy. If you're a Christian, you care about that, which I am. But here's the thing: at through all of it, it's on par with who I believe him to be, which is kind of a narcissistic, fucking bumbling idiot. But
you talking about
it's
Biden?
the way he addressed it afterward. Like, you should have just been like, yeah, fuck it. I thought I was doing a lot of good. I kind of felt like Jesus, and I thought it was a cool drawing.
I agree.
You know
with
what I
you,
mean? Like, rather than being like, oh, I'm a doctor. Like, what the fuck? Who do you think you're a fucking idiot? Like,
Dr. Jesus. What are you talking about?
Like, Dylan, I said that at the beginning. I said the exact same
Pat
thing.
and I switched places. Pat was like, he's just trolling. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You went too far. All because it was a religious post. I'm like, no, motherfucker, you went too far. Pat's like, nah, he's just trolling. It's chill. I was like, wait, what?
I was like, Garrett, leave Trump alone, man. Give the guy a little fucking leeway.
Oh, wow. Words I never thought I'd hear, Patty. Look at you.
Dude,
hey guys, I gotta bail. I'm at work and I got shit going on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for hanging
Love
out.
you guys.
Deuces, bro.
How do you think the world? How do you think? Like, I want to like sit on like if you're Iran's whatever, like, chief of staff right now, right? You got everyone in the room, right? Hopefully not all in the same room, but you're on a Teams meeting or something, and they're like talking, like trying to decipher. Right, like, they're looking at every tweet, right, and trying to cross-analyze what's going on and trying to figure out what the next move. Like, how do they play this game, right? Like, it really is. It's what, for me, it's crazy because they think it's just like people. I think it's silly to think that Trump is just the one calling the shots. of like his decision is exactly what happens, right? Like I think there's some serious geopolitical 4D chess that's going on, right? Especially when you look at, they block the Strait of Hormuz, and then instead of us just being like, we're gonna bomb the shit out of their blockade, we're like, fuck it, we'll just block your blockade, right?
I know, that was
and
wild.
then now we have, I don't know, however many
Well, he
hundred
did say
oil
he was going to
empty,
annihilate them.
however many empty
Good.
oil tankers coming here to fill up on oil, right? We're like, all right, fine, cool. You don't want to do it there? We'll fund, right? We'll be the new supplier of it, and he's playing that game, which I don't know how that works. I can't try to comprehend it all. It's not worth it. And
It's a lot. I just can't exist in that realm of he's an idiot and he doesn't know what he's doing. I think he does idiotic things. But yeah, like that picture. Like that's bro, that's Trump might need to go watch Tropic Thunder where he says never go full retard. That's full retard stuff right there. Stop. You don't need to do that. We need to stay on task here. But I don't know. It's like with each time that he does this, I lose a little bit more hope that he is, in fact, doing what's best for our country. And it just, I don't know. I see something like that. I'm like that would be something I would expect my 12-year-old son to do, not the 80-year-old president of the United States. Like you got to be better than that. I don't care if you liked it. You got to be better.
How
than
is
that.
Will's take cognitive dissonance? I don't get that.
I don't know.
What happened?
Trish says you all keep saying 4D chess because you have denialism and cognitive dissonance. I don't think I'm denying
Trish
anything.
is right.
He
We're all
didn't just say 4D chess. He said fuck, how'd you phrase it? Well, I thought it was good.
Geopolitical.
Geopolitical
3D
yeah.
geopolitical chess.
Yeah. I like if you can tell me what moves, right? If you play a game of chess with someone sitting across, right, and unless they tell you why they're doing the moves that they are, right, they can move one pawn, right, and you're like, oh, they're moving the pawn to then move the bishop to then the rook, and like it's just so hard to play that game. Then magnify that scale to where now it's not just us versus Iran, it's us, Iran, everyone else, right? How it impacts the trade in there. We still need the Strait of Hormuz to move oil through, right? So we want this thing to work. Like we want to find a solution, but they're saying.
I thought it was 3D chess for the longest, or 5D chess or whatever. Like especially during when Venezuela started, and then the Cuba thing and whatever. But then when Rubio literally said Israel is going to start this, so we have to go in first, then I was kind of like, ooh, who's calling the shots on this? Like, are we calling the shots for America first, or is somebody else calling the shots now? Like, why do we have to go because Israel's going? Like, if Israel goes first and fucks up, then they went first and fucked up. Like, why do we have to go first?
Maybe we don't trust Israel to do it right. Probably not.
I don't know. I'm trying to be. For me, I was just like, oh, are we? Are we calling the shots by ourselves? Like, I don't know.
I'm trying to think that way because, again, Trish is a perfect example. Trish it lives in the realm of Trump's a complete idiot buffoon and he's ruining the world. I can't live in that realm. I can, at the same time, we can come on here and we can absolutely criticize the guy. We can say we don't agree with that tweet. We can say it doesn't seem like he's entirely America first, like he said he was. We can say whatever we want and critique, but we don't have to then jump to these conclusions of the guy's an idiot and he blah blah blah. Like that's where I get a little upset with. I love you, Trish, but I get a little upset because everybody wants to just jump to these conclusions when things are still playing out. Let's just create a little bit of space. We don't need to go down that road. I'd rather live in a hopeful mentality that, all right, it ain't all falling apart, rather than it fell apart and he sucks and Israel controls us. Like,
I'm not saying they control us. I'm just saying
some are though.
I mean, I guess we're a lot more friendly with BB than I thought. Than I
Yeah.
first like.
Yeah.
I thought we told BB what to do. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like that was weird for me to comprehend, I guess.
Yeah.
What's Trish, you are going ham, huh? Okay. What else?
Yeah, I
Anything
love it.
else? A lot of the stuff we talked about before the boys got on
On the
with us.
comments, bro.
The Bernie, you said his comments about the Pope were disheartening. I forgot. I can't find where you said it, but I get that. I understand it. Hey, look, that wasn't something that I would be like, hey, yeah, go do that. That sounds like a really great idea. That's fun. But he did it.
Biden sucked ass. I mean, come on, we can all agree on. Even Pat agrees on that. So.
Did you guys see the new Mayhem workout? They released workout 2.
Am I seeing that wrong? Where there's 2 workouts, one of them is the sandbag squat, where there's 90 sandbag squats.
Yep, I know
you guys handle this. I got to pee.
I know what your confusion is. So what the Mayhem's doing is they're posting all their Mayhem Classic workouts, and then on Mayhem Athlete, they're doing an online Mayhem Classic, so people can play along at home.
Oh.
So those workouts get posted, so they're very similar but slightly different.
Got it. Okay. Thank you for clearing. I was pretty lost on that. Thank you so much.
Gwen, this is going to be cool.
Like the classic Gwen?
Yes, 15, 12, 9, clean and jerks. You have to do each set unbroken at 185 and 125.
Wait. Oh. So how Gwen works is weight is the score.
Yes.
But in this one, weight is
Yes.
So is it fastest through it? Or
yeah. So think about it though, Jeremy. You have to do your first 15. Is it 18? Did it start at 18? 15. Clean and jerks at 185 unbroken.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You can break then. There's probably a second barbell. You run up, do your 12. Okay. Then you get to the 9, right? If you fail that last rep of the 9,
which someone will.
Someone's going to blow up and go too
Especially
hard.
If Kale Lehman was there.
Yeah, dude. Kale wouldn't be able to do the 15 unbroken at 185.
Correct.
Actually, he probably would have, that little meatball.
I like that. I like that. I'm thinking like, would it be cooler if we saw 155, 185, 205, or 225, something like that, where the weight got heavier?
Because then I think the first barbell doesn't matter, because we know that they can all do 15 unbroken at 155, right?
Yeah.
And they probably all can at 185, but for some it's going to smash them more than the others, right? And now that if you stay at 185, then that last bar, the person in the middle, right, isn't just going to get buried by the big strong Unga Bunga at 205 at the end, right?
How about this? Like, I think you're right. There's going to be possibly 3 separate barbells, or push your barbell forward. Does anyone do the whole thing unbroken? That's 36 reps at 185. Does anybody just say, screw it, I'm going unbroken, 15 in a row, right into 12 in a row, right into 9 in a row? Are we at that point in the male-female fields where someone is fit enough to do that? Jeffrey Adler or Jason Hopper, someone who
36 unbroken reps at 185.
Yeah, can someone do that?
I mean, as in like drop the 15 sprint, hand on the bar right away.
No, just
all the way through.
They can't do it. That would not be Gwen. They're going to have 3 barbells laid out.
I mean, technically it is, because you did 15 and you just went right into 12.
No, Jeremy, there's going to be 3 bars. They're going to have to do 15 at one. They're going to move forward, do 12 at the other, and they're going to.
I know. I'm just asking if they didn't have it that way, and they just say, "Hey, 1 barbell, and you can go unbroken if you want. Go for it." Like for example, the Bear Complex. Bear Complex used to be very strict. It was a power clean, then a front squat, then a shoulder to overhead, then you catch it, then you do the back squat, then you do another shoulder overhead. Well, CrossFitted it up, and it was like, all right, you can do a squat clean into a thruster, into a back squat thruster. They combined it into this flowing thing, which I'm not mad at, but like, can you take something like Glenn and just be like, hey, dude, it's either 15, 12, 9, or if you want, just do the 15, walk forward, go into the 12, walk forward, go into the 9 right away.
I don't know. I guess what if it would be cool if what if
So
they
do you
ended with
mean
like
on the 15, do the jerk, rack it, walk forward, and then go into the next one?
Yes.
I mean, technically, that's a break.
It is. It is.
oh,
It is.
geez,
But
done with
it's
this.
not a drop it, then walk to another bar. It's just, you know what I mean?
I think it would be cool if maybe on the set of 9 they had like an axle bar, right? What if you
Ooh.
had 3 different bars,
Ow.
right? And but I don't think they're gonna do that because no one's gonna hold on unbroken for 185 clean and jerks on an axle bar.
I mean,
Like that,
I know
like
I
people
got
would be
a little,
shattering their wrists off the
that would
reverb from
be
the touch and go.
that'd be death, bro. But I mean,
Yeah.
I got a little rabbit hole there, but I'm just thinking like the capacity that or the level we're at now. Is there someone out there in that field of men and women that can do 185 for 36 reps unbroken?
Probably.
That would be insane. But no, I think Gwen, if they do the 3 barbells, will be awesome to watch to see. All right, who thinks they're ready to do the 9 and gets to 8 or 7, and there it goes. Man, that's gonna be, and then to think you have to finish. So now you have to restart, and you have to do 9 unbroken. That's gonna be cool.
Domit's gonna smash that on the ladies' side.
Sure, I'll take Doman. On the men's side, Hatfield, I think Colton will struggle just because of the grip
Kerstetter, just kidding. Kerstetter's gonna win that for the women.
Nick is good with the barbell. By the way, congrats on that interview. That was badass.
Thanks.
Was
yeah,
really
Nick's probably licking his chops right now. Adler is gonna be good at it. Colton is gonna be great at it.
I don't know, man. Grip capacity. That's his limiter.
I don't think for one.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I think it's grip and thick ropes. That's his problem. The legless workout. The legless handstand walk one is I think is probably one where Colton wouldn't do as well.
Sure.
Just because of the legless and the handstand walk. And then it sucks because the heavy front squats, right? If he can make up the time there on it, awesome. But I don't know if that's going to be that much of a separator.
Yeah. And now that you say that, Colton was the guy a couple of years ago that did 2 265-pound snatches in a row with unbroken. So,
yeah.
If Homeboy's doing that, which was just one of the most epic moments we've ever seen in competition, CrossFit competition. So if he's doing that, yeah, he'll be gripping and ripping a barbell at 185 for sure.
One of the best demonstrations of the phosphocreatine system we've ever seen in a CrossFit competition.
There you go, John Wood.
Yeah.
Where did G go?
I know big words too. G's sitting
CrossFitted out,
spectating, dude.
Taking a fat.
Austin and Hopper seem like they have set potential. They have failed set potential. Grant, I don't know what you mean by this. Failing a set? Yeah,
they're the ones that would
Hopper. Fail? Oh, no. If Hopper gets to the 9 and just goes all, like, mushy mush like he did with the snatches at the games, that would be disastrous.
That's a good point, though. If anybody can kill the workout, it's Hopper. But if anyone can mess it up, it's also Hopper. He's the guy at both ends of the spectrum.
Maybe they programmed this one for the heavy event so that Haley can punch her ticket out of Mayhem. Moderately heavyweight, cycle speed. She's always been fine and good at that, right?
That's
Towards fitnessy enough of an event where she's not going to get buried by, the workout. Some home cooking.
Last year, do we think Haley
5K run? Haley wins the 5K run. Do you think top 3?
Yeah.
Top
For sure.
three, yeah, top
Easy.
three. That's fair. It'll be her, Rolf, and
Emma Lawson, maybe.
Lawson's there, is
yeah,
there? That
Yeah,
mayhem?
she'll be there.
yeah,
Oh, damn.
Lawson,
Wow. I didn't know that.
Lawson.
That'll be fun, man. Jeez Louise. That's a stacked. I thought the men's was stacked. That's a very stacked female top 5 right there. Jeez Louise. And it's 3 or 2 that advance out of mayhem. I forget.
I think it's 2.
I thought
Top
it was
2.
3. Is it top 2? I thought it was 3.
I'm
Joseph?
checking now. I'm checking now.
I think it is 3, Will. I believe it is 3.
Yeah, I think they got +1. They should. Haley, yep, Haley should be good at the legless one. Haley looks lean, dude. I think it's a different athlete than last year. Handstand walk,
I hope so.
obstacles.
Really, I do. You want to do top 3? We pick our top 3 for the ladies. Joe, can you pull that up? We'll pick some top 3 for the ladies before we get up. And
Joe's
guys.
looking at how many go? Yeah, top 3. I guess we can pick podium. You want to start with the ladies?
Let's do ladies.
Boys, I gotta roll.
All right, see you,
All right,
Dylan.
brother. Love you, dude.
Adios.
We'll
Close
review
behind
the
here.
most epic UFC card ever in one of these days.
All right, hit me up.
All right, Doug.
Man, there's some. This is a stacked field.
It is.
Paige. Depends on how much Olivia's been running. I feel like Paige Powers is a lock. I'm struggling to say whether Gabby is going to be in or not.
It's 3 spots. 3 men, 3 women.
Emma,
Yep.
Olivia. No, Emma, Paige, and did Domit win it last year?
No.
No, it was Fee and
Fee won it.
what was the other one?
Was it Ariel? No.
I can't remember.
Oh, you got 5 seconds.
Olivia, Emma, and Paige. We're going the young crew. Everyone
Okay,
else
so-
is on the outside looking in.
I
Fee
think
and
that,
Domet were the
Oh
top
fuck!
ones.
Lucy
last year.
Campbell's going to this. Never mind. Lusa, Emma,
Yeah,
and Paige.
I was gonna say
John,
my brain
I'm
was
so
like,
sorry.
hold on. So Lucy wins it. Paige is second, and either Emma, and it depends how's that back, how she holding up physically. I think either Emma or we're gonna see Kyra ride that quarterfinal success and that high. I believe either Kyra or Emma, and it's gonna come down to the final day, final event. And if Emma is healthy, she'll be number 3. Otherwise, I'm taking my dark horse pick is Kyra, just because I think you win the quarterfinals. You've been getting over. She's been fighting to get over the hump. Getting over the hump. You know, missed the games last year. Demo team. Maybe she's there now. Maybe she's put it all together. But it's going to be. I mean, that field is so stacked. It's insane. I mean, Kerstetter. I mean, she finished 3rd last year, or 2nd, whatever. 3rd, yeah. Well, guys. Let's do some dudes. No homo.
This is okay.
It's hard to say with just the amount of workouts that have been released so far.
It's very hard. That's very true. That's a tough one. What do you think? What do you got? Top 3?
I think Colton 1.
Wow.
Maybe. I like my instinct is just off of like it. I don't think Jason's gonna do like I don't think he's gonna do well here. I think it's gonna be same as last year. He's not gonna qualify out of Mayhem. He could just be right on the outside 4 or 5. I think maybe.
Do we see in the guys field like
Jeff's gonna be
somebody
tough.
Saxton making it, and when someone we just didn't see coming?
Nick's someone you don't see coming. Nick's gonna win it. Nick's not gonna win it. Nick's gonna qualify. Nick might win it.
That's what I mean. You think
he could do it? He's my dark horse.
Nick will make it into that top 3. They'll just put it all together.
I think so. Yeah, I thought last year, if we would have saw 3, Roman probably wasn't looked at as a guy who was gonna qualify out of that field from last year, and he climbed his way all the way up to 3rd. I think if you string together, some good events, and you do all right on I think it depends on what the run looks like. Is it a straight 5K run on a road, right? Is it a trail? And that throws, a little bit of athleticism and difference in there. Yeah, proximity bias CrossFit. I got to throw a little faith in my boy here.
And this is a good question too, kind of.
I think my completely analytical mind, I think it's really easy to say Jeff Adler, Austin, and Colton. Right? You pick the podium from last year of 1-2 of Austin and Colton, and then you throw Jeff in there who, Jeff's probably won in that if you're looking at it with just analytics and not your heart, because Jeff's going to win the 5K. There's no one here that's going to stay with him on a 5K. He can run better than anyone else. We know that. The barbell's going to be fine for him with Gwen. And then all the CrossFit things are pretty straightforward. Now, if it's a trail run, right, maybe that's a chink in Jeff's armor. He's got really good on the runner and he's really good on the road, but maybe he, if it's a trail, someone trips, rolls their ankles, right? That changes the podium.
You stole my thunder because I was going to say Jeff wins this. So unless, okay, I'll say this. He is the best runner, 5K, unless it is a trail, but I can still, was it him that he was just talking recently, how he does trail run?
I don't think it's going to be a straight run. I don't think it's going to be a straight on the road.
I also
5K.
don't think it'll be a total gay run. It's definitely not going to be straight. Nobody? Anybody?
I think it's good there.
But I'm going to say that even if it's a trail run, I still give it to Jeff. Gwen, he's going to smash 90 sandbag squats at 200 pounds. He doesn't always do well with those odd object type things, in that capacity. That might be a hiccup, and we'll see what else is programmed. But I think Jeff, to me, is clearly the number 1.
Him and Haley walking through the trails down in Cookville don't count as a 2-hour trail run every weekend, Bub. That's just a Saturday with your lady. I think where it could change the run if Jeff isn't winning it is if they throw, and this is even, I feel like if you weight the run, if you turn it into a ruck, and meaning like a true ruck, meaning it's 35 pounds or heavier, then you could see a Hopper or a Roman pull ahead just because that percentage of body weight, it's going to hurt Jeff more than it is the other big boys, right? Like mass moves mass, and Jason's a really good runner under load. Pause. But he is. He would do well at that. That would behoove him.
Who's your top 3 then?
Who's my top 3? Analytical top 3 is Jeff, Austin, and Colton. My heart top 3 is Colton, Nick, and Mason Griffin.
Could you imagine? Wow, wouldn't that be a twist of events? My God.
If Mason Griffin, hey, when Mason makes it somehow, when Mason and Nick make it somehow, Nick's gonna come back on and talk about it, and we're gonna discuss his win. And Mason's gonna be on next Monday.
Heck yeah.
To chat
Mason was number 1 for best body. We can give him that. That's easy. That's an easy one. That dude chiseled out of granite. But yeah, I don't think mine would be much different. I think I'm going to go again a little like with the ladies. There's going to be a big time fight for 3. I think Jeff wins handedly, competently number 1. I think you're going to see Colton come through. I don't like a 5K run, but a 5K trail run for him could change things up and help him out a little bit. And then number 3, we're talking a fight between Hopper and Hatfield. One of those two, whoever wants it more, is Austin the Austin of the quarterfinals, where he wins the quarterfinals, or is he kind of the? I mean, last year though, Sunday, if you remember, he won what 2 of the 3 events, maybe all 3 of them, to get himself into the top 10. So I mean,
Yeah.
Who knows what Austin will see? But one of those two.
Go back to the women.
I'm gonna say Hatfield, Colton, and Roman.
In that order.
Roma. You just like his tights, Joseph, because you wear those tights too.
Yeah, we wore the same tights.
There it is. In that order, Joe?
No, I'll have to say Colton, Roman, and then Hatfield.
Wow.
I mean, that's not that hard to imagine happening. I mean, you know what I mean? That could happen. That could legit happen. What about you, G?
Oh, dude, I don't know anything about this. I literally just love
This
Colton.
isn't a CrossFit
So I'm
podcast?
gonna go. What? I don't know. Colton is my favorite, so I gotta go Colton. And then I would say I can't dismiss Hopper, so I'll go Big Hop. And Adler, fuck it, he's in the middle, right? Like Colton is supposed to be a smaller athlete, Hopper's the bigger athlete, Adler's in the middle, so there you go.
Did you guys see Colton with Pedro talking about? They talked about it was a pretty cool interview, but Colton talking. He it's hard to tell. Does he like the Boys Interrupted? Does he not? And he made it pretty clear today he doesn't really care for those guys, and he especially doesn't care for Hopper. Like legit doesn't really care for the guy. It's a pretty cool, it's a pretty funny clip. I think Jenny put it out on the Dense Updates about Colton talking about the wrestling that they did and all that shit, and he don't really care for old Hop.
No,
That was funny. I like the rivalries. We need those in CrossFit.
Yeah, it is fun. It definitely is
Yeah,
fun.
that's good. I didn't realize that the Boys Interrupted and Wad Prep owned Mondays.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yep.
I was sandwiched between the 2 big dogs.
Yep.
Yeah.
You did great though. It was awesome.
Right?
I didn't realize that John was on Wad Prep so often.
He's always on Monday night. That's their thing is Monday night. Yeah.
Together.
Oh, that's cool.
Clydesdale's Sunday night. Wad Prep's Monday night. Spin is Wednesday night.
We own Tuesday.
So, what else? Did you have one last thing? Or
I think Reese. I think my underdog pick for the women is Reese Littlewood. I think she's gonna win the legless rope climb and handstand walk obstacle course workout, and I think she has a high probability of finishing top 3 in the GHD Toda Bar workout. And I'm excited to see how she does also in the muscle up bag work. I don't know how the sandbag's going to treat her, but she is one of the best females I've ever seen do muscle ups.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
oh, I already know this one. Paige
What?
Powers, Hattie Canyo, Lucy Campbell, and then the love of my life is Caitlin Bernardin. So,
Yeah.
That would be. I mean, I honestly, because these guys have multiple chances, it's not like they missed this and they don't qualify here. They missed the games like regionals back in the day, which made it really fun to watch. They have more chances. So to see a oddball top 3 where maybe Hattie does make it, and on the guy's side, somebody that we really like Nick making it. I would love that. I would really like to see something like that. That'd be pretty cool to see someone that we just have no idea. Maybe they'll make it. They pull it off. Maybe the last event. That'd be dope.
Jeremy, how many of these girls have you DM'd?
Question is, how many of them have DM'd me?
Can you play Connect 4 with how many you've DM'd?
Oh my god, that would be a hilarious fucking game, dude.
Oh man.
I bet you got a shot with Lil
Man in
Mayo.
With who?
Mayo.
Who's Mayo?
Man and Agnese.
Oh man. I like her corn shirt that she wore to whatever comp that was last year.
Yeah.
To Rogue, I think. I was like,
Yeah.
all right. She's cool.
Yeah.
She's cool. The problem is there's an ocean between us, but other than that, yeah, maybe we can make
Other than that,
You could swim it. You'll be fine.
you guys both have tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's married.
But
Sorry.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh
I
shit,
can
she
find-
is.
That's not gonna stop Jeremy.
Oh, stop. Oh, you know
The
I'm not
married
that
chicks
guy.
love Jeremy. They'd be on an 800-meter run.
I don't do that.
No, dude, she would kick your fucking teeth in.
She probably would, man.
She is a.
And I probably like it. She's married for real? I didn't know that. I would have never. She seems like she don't need no man type chick,
Jeremy, we should do a show sometime, just me and you, and go down the open leaderboard of like the top 50 women and just like see like Masters division, and we'll just like click on their games profiles and we'll be like, okay, like which one should you reach out to?
Oh my god.
Like just
You're gonna start with a 65 to 69.
no.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
He's
All
probably
right,
already
no.
he's probably already done that.
He's like, we're done.
I gotta go.
You're my
I gotta
first
go. I'm a woman. I gotta go make dinner for the family. I got
Me too.
girl shit to do. So thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Love Tuesdays. Always a fan. We'll see you on the next go around. Deuces.
Peace out.
See ya.